It's been a long time since we looked at the internet and also the articles that are on there. And, I didn't buy a paper this week, sadly, but we're up to date with current events right now locally. But I'm looking at MSN here, and I'm looking at MSN, and it's a section of MSN, and the title is "It's Possible to Retire with Less than $50,000," and this is by Janet Ashkenazi. This is 7 hours ago, and it's a slideshow. But okay, so it says here it's it's possible to retire less than $500,000. Building a nest egg can be daunting, even with a modest goal like $500,000 in savings. It can be difficult to imagine saving of a sum like that, especially for many Americans making less than 1/10 of that figure per year. However, the good news is that smart saving and compounding interest, you could be closer than you realize. In fact, something simple as putting away as much as your salary as you can each pay period and maxing out your 401k is the first critical step towards saving nearly $500,000 or more for retirement, according to Leon Lebrecq, CEO and LJPR, a fee-only finance advisor and wealth management firm based in Troy, Michigan. And here it says here's a slideshow on how you can retire on about $500,000. It says here the best way to save for retirement. Lebrecq has helped some clients save well over $500,000 for their futures and beliefs. He has found a solid formula of wealth accumulation. Simply save a larger percentage of income. Lebrecq recalled one client approached him in the early 80s and said, "Just give me something simple to do." Lebrecq responded, "Save 18.7% of your money in the Vanguard Windsor Fund." In 20 years, the client had amassed a whopping $2.5 million. The client who had all of his Vanguard statements stacked up unopened was happily surprised. I've been on 18% solution ever since. Lebrecq, who noted the figure includes employer contributions. So if your employer matches 5% of your job, 5%, your job is to save about 13.7%. It says Lebrecq has also some clients well in the futures and believes in the previous story illustrates let compound interest do the heavy lifting. The previous story illustrates something essential. Much of the work building a retirement fund is naturally done by you. If you're hoping to hit close to $500,000, you need to count on steady returns produced by investing in a diversified mix of stocks and bonds. The individual making $55,322 a year, a nation medium household income, and investing 18.7% of his salary at an 8% rate and a return compounding annually would reach a goal of $500,000 in 21 years. Hold on until 30 years before time that figure has ballooned to $1.2 million. Although if your first step entirely is on you, the good news is that the majority of work afterward is mostly hands-off. It says here why you probably need nearly $500,000 for retirement. You might ask yourself, well, do I really need $500,000 in retirement? The answer depends on your lifestyle and whether you want to maintain it in retirement. If you're planning to continue living on high on the hog through your golden years, even $750,000 or $1 million more in retirement savings might not be enough. Getting your retirement goal is doable if you start early. How much you put away and understand how to withdraw funds in disciplined fashion, usually at a rate you've worked out with your financial advisors. It says here, here's just look at this 5 and 10 slide. Cost of living matters. It says, of course, no one can answer the question, how much do I need to retire, until they carefully consider their anticipated expenses. This can mean that if you want to live somewhere with a high cost of living, you'll need to save even more. For instance, banking rates. A study found that $500,000 nest egg would last fewer than 6 years in high-cost Hawaii, but over 12 years in Mississippi. If you are living in a metropolitan center or a middle class making less than $75,000 per spouse, you probably need $1 million or more, said Todd Rustman, certified financial planner managing a partner of Clarity Capital Partners of Newport Beach, California. Living outside of pricey cities can mean living outside of pricey cities can mean you need less, but getting to at least $500 can mean more flexibility in deciding how you spend your retirement. The good news is, even if you decided you need considerably more than $500,000, the methods for getting there are pretty similar. Here are 5 steps to help make sure you get your retirement goal. Let's see what it says here. And then it says, one is to check out your 401k match. It says, go to your benefits director and find out how much your employer will match in your 401k or other savings retirement, Rustman said. And then put as much money into 401k as you can to earn a maximum match. Lebrecki agreed that it is foolish to pass up the match. Free money is free money, he said, and the match is free money. 2, save half of any raise you get. If you get a 2% raise, increase the 401k by 1%, Lebrecki said. Keep doing that with every raise you get. Don't just increase the sum you put into the plan, but increase your percentage contribution as well, he said. It says, don't freak out when the market tumbles. That's number 3, don't freak out when the market tumbles. Sometimes the stock market experiences a downturn, causing some investors to panic and immediately sell their stocks. However, numbing your stocks is a huge mistake. Don't quit, don't stop, said Lebrecki. I've seen people stop their 401k in down markets. Awful idea. Down markets are sales. We buy a steak on sale, clothes on sale, make investments on sale. In other words, the down market can change to buy at a discount. Remember that saving for retirement is a long-term process. Eventually, the stock market will recover, and you will, and so will your investments. It says invest your tax refund. Next year, don't use your tax refund to splurge on flat screen TV, a pair of new shoes, or a last-minute vacation. Instead, invest your tax return to help you reach your retirement fund goal. I see folks who claim they can't save for retirement yet get paid $2,600 refund, said Lebrecki. Direct deposit is not the only best and fastest way to get your tax refund, according to the IRS website. It can also help you resist the urge to spend your tax refund on non-essentials. You even have the option to split your refund into 3 additional financial accounts, including your IRA. It says 5 here, invest in yourself. Take classes, earning an MBA, or doing whatever you can to increase your value as a professional can all pay dividends in the long run, according to Rustman. You'll earn more, which should mean you'll be able to invest more. You might not even have to pay for the classes out of your own pocket, as many employers foot the bill for the classes. So that's that. That's a slideshow on that. That's the money section of MSN. And is it possible to retire with less than $500,000? That's later.